Hello, iconic readers and writers. This is Mrs. Guthrie. Today we're going to read some words that have a long I sound, and that is I. It's one of those vowels that says its name, a long sound. So here is my sound spelling card. We see we have a picture of ice, and here are some of the ways that we can spell a long I sound. I by itself says I, so when it's an open syllable, at the end of just an I, that says I. We don't have any words that just have one consonant and an I. I consonant E says I. Consonant Y says I with a one syllable word. Two syllable word, it says E. An IE says I. And an IGH says I. So let's try some of these long I words. First, we're going to read a word and then we'll write a word. So the first one, I have two separate vowel sounds. And so this I by itself is going to be long. So item, item. Hey, that's a great item. So an I by itself. How about let's write icon. He is an icon. So the first sound is I all by itself. C, on, O-N, icon. I bet you have some favorite singers who are music icons. The next spelling pattern is I consonant E. So we can see that this I and E make a long vowel sound, so we can start blending it. I, bike, bike. Let's spell the word hike. I like to take a hike. That's an H, I consonant E, and the consonant is okay. Now, if it were a C there, CE makes an S sound. So how about, I like to have rice with dinner. R, I consonant E. S. And I know that that is going to make an S sound, rice. All right, that's a little bit of a trickier one. The next vowel pattern is a consonant and then a Y on a one syllable word. So this is, you got this, my, oh my. Or my favorite dessert is ice cream. Let's do another one. How about fly? That's one of our L blends. Fl, F-L, I-Y. Good. And the next pattern is an I-E. So that usually says I. Sometimes it says E. Oh, it's crazy, our language. But let's read this. Pie. Pie. Oh, do you like apple pie? Let's do another one. How about we do tie? When did you learn to tie your shoes? T-I-E. Great. All right. The next one is really tricky. I remember learning this. I had a hard time learning this. It's an IGH. Says I. That's crazy, isn't it? So if we blend this and say hi. One day you'll go to high school. Let's try another one. Sight. When I wear glasses, it helps my sight. So first sound, S, that's an S sound. I have a trigraph there, three letters that make one sound. And then T, sight, sight. The end is in sight. Sometimes when you're on a long trip, you think that. All right, students, these are great spelling patterns for a long I sound. I probably has the most ways, the most different ways that we spell it in our language. So it can be really tricky. But if you remember these rules, it will help you. I'll see you next time.